Hello there, Kenny Zook here, head preacher for the Church of Leave OPB. You know, my mom did tell me, and I told my son countless times, just because everybody else did doesn't mean you should. Nonetheless, as it stands, apparently I am going to do my comparison of these two guys. Just because all the other boys have, I will compare these two too. Not really just because all the other boys have. In fact, this is a public service puzzle solving because my driver here brought me 4 or 5 gallon jugs of Hallis Hall Kool-Aid today. This guy over here, no offense, Mr. T, he was my guy in the 2017 draft because he had more experience than this guy did. Not anymore, though, because, well, not because he's a bad quarterback, but because I think Foxy Loxy and Chicken Little Logans over at Wassamata U might have ruined him. I mean, when I realized that Mitchell Trubisky was going to have to play that year, that was right near the same time I realized that Adam Gase was the only offense guy either of those two idiots ever met. So while this guy was practicing a real high-octane NFL offense and watching first gear from the sideline in a lab coat, this guy was learning exactly how fast NFL defenders are and exactly how silly it feels to telegraph your every punch to guys that are that good. And then this last season, while this guy was playing fast and furious with Andy Reid's offense already running in second gear, this guy was learning first gear in the same style of offense with first-year guys also in their first year of learning this style of offense. Oh, and he wasn't holding Alex Smith's clipboard. Crap, he wasn't even holding Mike Glennon's clipboard. No, he was driving that Maserati offense right down the highway they call the NFC North. In first gear, now I've never driven a supercar, but I know enough about him to know that a hotshot, experienced driver can take you for a ride in a supercar that'll soil your pants. Matter of fact, in Mitchell Trubisky's first year in this style system, he put on a show good enough to get a Pro Bowl nod. And yet, in terms of a serious NFL offense, the closest parallel to Mitchell's Pro Bowl year was Patrick's executive assistant season. And yes, this is the year it is reasonable to expect Trubisky to play like Mahomes did last year. Or it would be, if not for Mitchell's secret weapon, his defense. You see, the better leads he gives them, the more short fields they give him. Short fields make it easier to score bigger leads. Okay, I think you're getting it. You see, if the injury reduction last year was cultural and not a fluke, then the Bears should at least be able to stay in the best dozen or so teams as far as injuries, rather than going to the bottom of the basement like they were for the entire John Fox era and a while before. And even that should easily keep this team lethal enough to win a Super Bowl. And this guy's numbers ought to look at least as good as this guy's did last year.